Hello, and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. Today, we are doing another ScrawlrBox unboxing and challenge completion. This is the October ScrawlrBox. That means it was mailed in October. I received it this month in November. And just a heads up, I have received the mail-out notification for both ScrawlrBox and Sketchbox for the November/December box, but Canada Post is currently doing a rotating postal strike and mail is delayed, so I honestly don't know if I will be able to do those boxes in December like I should. So they are coming. I am sorry if they're late. Anyway, the included print, you can go back and pause it if you want to see the links. This is by Judith Selcook. Very nice print of seashells. It looks like she did use the pencils that we had, but it looks like she has a full set because I see some colors that are definitely not in here. Just gonna read off the items in the box off of the little menu card thing. We have the Derwent Lightfast pencils. I am so excited to get these. I remember I got a Sketchbox when the premium got the Lightfast pencils, but that month I had Basic, and Basic got Goldfabers. Now, it turned me on to Goldfabers and a Color Soft Skin Tone set. So we did get Derwents, but that really turned me on to Goldfabers. I did go out and buy some more Goldfabers after, but I was really disappointed that I didn't get to try out these Derwent Lightfast pencils, and I finally have them. Yay! Anyway, these are Derwent's first foray into the oil-based pencil market. They are, as the name suggests, completely Lightfast pencils. I'm thinking that this is meant to compete with Polychromos and Luminance. And they are very nice pencils. They feel great to use. I have been using them, like if you pay attention here to what these pencils look like, and then look again in a minute when we get to the drawing, you'll see that I have gone and used them in between filming the unboxing and the drawing. And I can tell you they work very well in conjunction with other pencils. I did a piece, it was a commission, so I was trying to only use Lightfast materials, so I used them in conjunction with my Faber-Castells. So I have 12 Polychromos and I have a handful of open stock Goldfabers, and I used them together with these Derwent Lightfast, and they worked beautifully together. My one complaint about these 6 set that we got here is, like, the color variety. I know that's already a big thing with the Derwent Lightfast because they released before they got anywhere near the 72 colors they intended to have, but, like, they're so similar. The wheat and the champagne are almost the same color, and then we've got a yellow ochre and a nice lighter end brown. Like, come on, give us a white, or a green, or a purple. But anyway, they're very nice. We have a Sakura Koi coloring brush pen blender. That is a mouthful. It's a water-based solvent pen. It's meant to dissolve and move around the pigment on the paper. I didn't find that it worked too well. You saw in my swatching after I used it, I went and used a Copic blender to see if it would accomplish the same thing. And yeah, I would say actually the Copic blender did better, which is odd because that's just alcohol. But more than that, the Sakura pen actually started to eat up my paper, and I was swatching on watercolor paper. So yeah, I didn't end up using that at all. We have a Staedtler Tradition HB pencil with eraser. This is your basic school HB pencil. It's from Staedtler, it's good quality, but I wouldn't call it an artist pencil. We have a manual pencil sharpener from Derwent. This is their pastel pencil sharpener, and I suspect that's just because it's larger diameter than their regular pencil sharpeners, and the Lightfast pencils are also a wider diameter. That probably means these would work well with the Color Soft and even with Polychromos. And the paper they've given us, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, forgive me. This is Hannibal Bugra Buten A5 paper. The description says a mold-made, wood-free, acid-free 130 GSM sheet in 2 colors, featuring a laid, textured ingress surface. A popular choice for artists using pastels and pencils. Now, I have heard that a lot of pencil artists do like pastel matte. I don't. I imagine it's great for pastels, as its name implies, but the way I work with colored pencil, I don't like the combination of really aggressive tooth and then just such floppy feeling paper. I really prefer to work on watercolor paper or Bristol with my colored pencil. But anyway, they gave us both a creamy white sheet and a yellow sheet. I went with the yellow because I was hoping to actually use the tone of the paper, and I think I sort of did that. The challenge for the month is washed ashore, and the included print definitely fits that very well. It's seashells, and it's gorgeous, but as I mentioned, the artist clearly had colors that we were not given. There's a lot of purple in it. And I also just didn't want to copy that and do more shells. I didn't want to do a dead sea creature. And there's this gorgeous photo of the local harbor that I saw on Instagram. And in the foreground, there's this old dory pulled up and kind of leaning over on its side. And then in the background, it's the harbor from, like, looking at the built-up side of the harbor from the other side. It's gorgeous. I asked the photographer permission to reference it sometime, and they said yes. And this is not from that picture. This is just kind of practicing the boat part so that I've made my mistakes and I can do it better next time. And so yeah, this is meant to be a very old dory that has been left there and forgotten. It's at the mercy of the elements. It is starting to rot and warp a bit, but it's also meant to be leaning over on its side, and I don't think I rendered the sand well enough to give that impression, so I think it looks a lot more warped than I intended. You know, gotta learn somehow, right? Gotta make mistakes. Next one will be better. But anyway, I don't have enough to talk about to fill all the space, so I'm going to be quiet for a minute and let the background music get louder, and I will come back in a little bit at the end of the video with my usual spiel. Hope to see you there. Well, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Glad to see you still here. If you are new here, I do put out 2 to 3 videos every single week. On Tuesdays, those are always an art video like this one. Sometimes, like this one, they are an unboxing and challenge completion. Other times, they're just a time-lapse of whatever else I was working on at the time. On Thursdays, sometimes I'll interrupt my schedule and put out something else if something happened or whatnot. But typically, Thursdays are where I do tutorials, arts and craft related product reviews, and crafting videos. And then some weeks I have a third bonus video. Sometimes I'm doing a collaboration, sometimes I just have a lot of content, whatever the reason. If there's no particular reason to put it out on a different day of the week, my bonuses are Fridays. That's what Friday is for. Bonuses. So I'm really glad you came and checked this out. If you'd like to leave a comment down below, I will reply as soon as I can. I love reading your comments. Let me know what you think of my attempt at doing this boat. Is it too horribly warped? And if you got this ScrawlrBox, I'd love to hear what you did with it, what you thought of the materials. Feel free to leave a link down below to your piece, be it a video or Instagram or whatever. I will go check it out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. I will see you on Thursday. Bye, guys.